Welcome to the 2013 City of Crossville Christmas Parade. Myself, Chris Cannon with 105.7 The Hog in the Morning, and my buddy Tom Hassler with Cumberland Medical Center Foundation. How you doing?
Doing well, sir. How are you?
Merry Christmas.
Little different weather this year than we had last year.
Yeah, a little warmer last year, a little colder. I think it's one of the most exciting times of the year, and one of the things I've always loved is the City of Crossville. Like a lot of big cities have changed to happy holidays. You can clearly see as they decorate their streets, they still hang signs that say Merry Christmas.
Yes, that's true. Merry Christmas, and that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Now, you're a Cumberland County native. You're born and raised here. You remember the parades that the City of Crossville has put on for as long as you can remember.
As long as I can remember. I remember coming as a little boy. We used to come, and it was a daytime parade at that time, and if I'm not mistaken, it was in the mornings. I remember that was exciting for us to come and watch the parade, and I can remember probably being, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old and coming and watching those parades. A tradition, long-time tradition for me.
Yeah, it's exciting for all the people that actually get involved, the ones that do the floats, and the time and the effort that they put into these floats and the way that they decorate them. And the City of Crossville would love for everyone to win, but it's still fun to actually give an award, and we'll announce the awards.
Yes, as they come
down Main Street in Crossville. It's really exciting. What's a good Christmas memory that you remember when you were a kid? Because as you see the little kids on the side, I mean, this is such an exciting time of year.
When I was younger, we used to get a lot more snow. We got a lot more snow than we do now, and this time of the year, often it would snow at the Christmas parade. And to be very honest with you, that was one of the best things. You would look forward to the parade and see if it was going to snow, and then you go home and sit by the fire and watch the tree.
Yeah.
And talk about what you're going to get.
Yeah, I remember, and of course I'm originally from the D.C. area, and we always had a lot of snow too. But to actually have a white Christmas, snowing on Christmas, I really can't pull a Christmas memory out there. But I loved watching the parades on TV.
Oh yes.
And of course we'll, with BLTV Channel 6 here. It's so exciting. You sit with your family and you've just opened all your presents and you're playing, and it's a great time of year.
Oh, it's a great time of the year, and I'm looking through my paperwork here because they actually do a contest to have the theme of the parade each year, to actually name the theme. And as I'm looking through here, the winning entry this year was The Heart of Christmas, and it's actually by a Cumberland Medical Center employee, a lady named Vicki Schulte. She actually had that honor this year, and the theme of our parade this year is The Heart of Christmas. So what you're going into there, absolutely wonderful. The Heart of Christmas, just exactly where we were.
Now the parade's coming down Main Street now, and as they approach, we'll try to give you a little description of things to come. And they have a special guest. The Knoxville Pipe and Drums are with us this year.
Yeah, it's their first year with us. Is that right?
Yeah. You've seen them at UT games during halftime, things like that, but it's a pretty big deal. And Billy Loggins with the City of Crossville was real excited to have them join us. And we'll see them as well here too. So let's take a look as the parade marches down Main Street.
Golly, I'm not going to be able to see that at all.
I know.
And I think we have approaching here some of the city police folks leading the parade. I guess it would be a good time for us to talk about the Grand Marshal of this year's parade.
Denise Melton.
Denise Melton and the House of Hope?
Yeah, House of Hope, been around for years helping drug endangered and at-risk children, and a fantastic cause. And one of the things when the children are removed from a home, they for years have had nowhere to go. They would sit in the police station. They would sit in the police station and would have nowhere to go. The House of Hope gives them a place to go where they can conduct interviews and clothe them, because everything has to be thrown away. So they get new clothes, they get toys, and they're put in a comfortable environment, and that's what the House of Hope does.
Well, we just saw the City Color Guard go through, and now we have the Young Marines coming through.
Yeah, they always look good, don't they?
Good group. Good looking group.
Always looking good. And a lot of sacrifice that those kids go through, too.
Oh, very much so. When you were talking about the House of Hope, we were talking with Denise the other day, and she was telling us that they've assisted 10,000 different children since inception in 2004. So great service.
Yeah.
Great service.
And much needed. And it's taken off, and there are organizations around the country that have picked up on the House of Hope idea.
We see their float coming by now.
And there she is. Stone Memorial High School.
The Panther Marching Band. Panther Marching Band. If I can find my info. Panther Marching Band. Their director is Josh Perry. Their color guard instructor is Brandon Michael. The drumline instructor is Dalton Hawkins. 52 members strong is what we have with the band.
52. You know, my sister did the baton, and I'll tell you, when we were growing up, they practiced an awful lot. I mean, it takes a lot.
They do. They practice
That's a lot of sacrifice for them.
I actually attended CCHS and was a part of the Jet Pride Marching Band for a number of years, so a lot of practice, a lot of time and effort put into that.
Miss Cumberland County.
Behind her we have, if I can see that far, is that Miss Hollingsworth?
Merry Christmas.
Fairest to the Fair for 2013.
Miss
Beautiful.
Cumberland County.
In a beautiful horse and buggy or horse and carriage,
That
I guess
is
you would call that.
beautiful.
Miss Senior Cumberland County. My kind of vehicle there.
Yeah, I like the way they've got that decked out. I like the mirror ball hanging down there.
We miss Jaslyn Parrott.
In 2013 SMHS Junior Queen, Lacey Prophet.
Little Miss Cumberland County, Rayleigh Street.
She's adorable.
Oh, she's a doll as you see her hanging out the top of that car. What a beautiful young lady.
You know, hats off as well to the city of Crossville organizing this year after year after year. As we line the streets, it looks like, hey! Hats off to the city of Crossville. As everyone lines the streets, it goes off without a hitch every year. But if you go where they're all organizing everything, it's there's a lot to it.
It's an ordeal. The time and amount of work just to get the streets ready, just to get the streets closed and people in certain areas, it's a big ordeal. Long
Becca
parade
Patton,
route.
2013 Junior Fairest to the Fair.
And I guess that's Gracie Blue, the 2013 Junior Miss for Cumberland County.
There's our City of Crossville Mayor J.H. Graham III. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Graham. Mayor Graham, I should say. Cumberland County Mayor Kenny or Kenneth Carey.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. A beautiful John Deere tractor he has on that float.
Yeah. Wonder if he's giving that away.
I don't know, we need to enter. Casey Cox. Casey Cox for sheriff. Upcoming elections in 2014.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
With the announcement of Mr. Burgess retiring, that'll make that an interesting field.
Yeah, that has opened things up.
It has opened things up. I think we have coming now the Cumberland County High School Jazz Marching Band. Their band director is Aaron Henn. Their assistant band director is Joseph Kerr. Drum majors Crystal Clark. Assistant drum majors are Dylan Palmer
school was the only high school here for as long as anyone can remember until Stone Memorial opened up.
Just talking with their directors a couple of days ago. 4 years ago, they were a 35-member band. Today, they're 70 members strong. So they're growing, sounding good, looking good.
They are looking good.
Good to have them with us today.
And you got to give them props to be out here and doing what they're doing on a night that is very brisk.
I was talking about being a part of that band for a number of years, and it's tough when you're out in the elements like this, trying to play the instruments. And
brings back good memories, huh?
It brings back cold memories.
Yeah.
But it does bring back good memories.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, guys. 102.5.
Wow, country. Merry Christmas!
Some good ribbing here.
And Mix 99.3. Merry Christmas!
We were talking about the sheriff's race a minute ago. Terry Halls White.
Terry Halls White. Merry Christmas.
Candidate. Merry Christmas, guys.
Ho, ho,
Ho, ho, ho, ho, ho.
Hey, we've got some four-legged friends.
6'6". Yes. Beautiful folks there.
There's 105.7 the hog. There's our truck.
That's fun.
Merry Christmas.
95.9, Light Rock. Good to have them with us. And now it looks like our commercial retail division is coming through.
I believe we have a winner.
I believe we do. Let's see here. Express Towing is our winner in this class. Express Towing. They are our class winner for the commercial retail class. And as we see coming down through here, it looks like we have some beautiful floats coming down through
Yeah,
here.
they spent a lot of time and a lot of effort decorating these.
Merry Christmas, guys. Best Friends Veterinary Hospital. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas!
Looks like they got a lot of their friends here with them.
You know, I've always been so busy behind the scenes doing things with my daughters, you know, even as a cheerleader with her floats. I've never ridden on a float.
You know, honestly, Chris, I've never ridden on a float either. My wife has a lot, but no, I have not. General Lee.
The General Lee needs no introduction, does it?
Reminds us of Boss Hogg. Matter of fact, it looks like Roscoe falling behind.
There we go. That's old school right there.
That is old school right there. That's good stuff. There goes Forrest Gump. Still running.
Still running.
Still running. Never know who you're going to see at the City of Crossville parade.
Mama always said.
Mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates.
It's kind of true. You never know what you're going to get. What's coming up next?
Several entries in the commercial retail category. We've seen some of them come through.
Credit Central, Waldo and Sons Farms, Rocky Ridge Flat Rock Concrete, Kroger, TCAT Truck Driving School, Young's Towing and Recovery, Bounce Parties Fun Zone, Flat Rock Concrete.
You know, I think the cars we saw a minute ago, the Hazard Life, looks like that's part of East Tennessee Dodge.
There it is.
General Lee coming here.
East Tennessee Dodge.
It's like we have a new version of General Lee here. I'll tell you what, Chris, I'll just take off with this and you go ahead.
You gonna give me the old school one? I'll take it.
Good looking ride.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Now guys, if this tent blows away and we just suddenly are not here.
Listen, it's a good thing that Ryan Seacrest and Kathy Lee couldn't make it tonight, so we're doing it.
We did have to set in for them today.
We did have to sit in, and it looks like they dodged a cold evening.
It looks like they dodged a very cold evening, a wet evening too. All the folks are braving. There is a good crowd tonight, even though the weather is not the best.
There's always a good crowd.
Always a good crowd.
City of Crossville does a nice job, year after year. Here's one that put some time and effort in.
Yes, they did. If I'm not mistaken, that is the class winner that we had mentioned. I think that's Express Towing, if I'm not mistaken.
It It is?
Yes, it is. Like we see Santa and Mickey and Minnie and is that Goofy or Pluto? Not sure.
I'm not sure. Good looking ride there.
Good looking ride.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Hey guys. League of Wisdom, Cumberland County Mayor candidate for 2014. Beautiful float. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And again, the theme, the heart of Christmas for this year's City of Crossville 2013 Christmas Parade.
Crossville first competition cheer program, as you hear them coming by. You can definitely tell that's a cheer program.
Yeah, one thing I've learned after my daughter being in cheerleading for so many years is they do teach you to scream loudly.
They sound good tonight.
They sound real good. Happy Hound
Happy Hound.
Realty. Merry Christmas.
It's like we have Snoopy in his doghouse
Yeah.
there. Snoopy actually up on top of the mailbox.
Yeah, they spent some time on that too. Look at this
Now, I
one.
don't know what this is, but I would say it's a lot of bull, but I don't think it's a bull.
It's a lot of bull.
I think that may be a heifer.
Is that an E.F. Hutton test?
What a beautiful thing. What is this? Is this Mayfield? Yes, Mayfield Dairy
Of
Farms.
course. Can't mistake Mayfield.
That is a big milk cow. And they have her all decked out tonight.
Wonder if they're serving ice cream.
I bet they are.
Merry Christmas!
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Valley Ho Campground.
Kind of neat. Looks like that someone's brought in their travel trailer on the back of that. Looks like a reindeer hanging out of the back.
Yeah.
A disco ball. This is what we need. If Chris suddenly breaks into dance, don't worry. Tommy's Motorsports. That's another rig I think that we could use.
Yeah. I like their disco ball too.
I think I hear the Knoxville Pipes and Drums. Is that how you refer to them? Is that right?
Yes, they, as mentioned, they've done University of Tennessee halftime games out of Knoxville. Been around for a while.
This is, again, their first time in the City of Crossville Parade, is it not?
It is. It is. Special guests.
Very distinct sound. Also have coming now the commercial industry. We just got through the commercial retail. Now we have commercial industry division. Now, I don't know about you, Chris, but I've always wished that I could play the bagpipes.
Have you?
I've always wished I
Have you?
could. I love that sound. I have zero talent. Amazing to watch them.
Merry
Celtic Circle.
Christmas. Celtic Circle.
Now, Chris, no one has thrown us any candy.
You
Or
know
handed
what?
us any candy.
Listen, just be thankful they're not throwing eggs. I think we've
We're
dodged
very
a
lucky
bullet.
that we haven't been hit with something.
Okay, glass half full.
Kroger. Right store, right price.
And every year it's something different.
Every
Every
year,
year,
something
everyone
different.
decorates a little differently.
Yeah, it's just some good looking stuff we have this year, though.
Fun Zone.
bounce parties.
You know, you said when you were younger the parades were during the day. I like the day parades too, but I think at night, you know, with the contrast with the lights.
Yeah, it adds a new dimension to it.
Very pretty.
It is very pretty.
Merry Christmas. You remember as a kid doing the thing, try to get a truck driver?
I always remember trying to get the truck to suit. There it goes. It works every time.
Well, you felt like $1 million when you're riding in the back seat and you could get a truck to beat his horn.
TLD Logistics Services, Mobile Training Solutions. I think that they do a driver training school for those trucks. I actually think that's, if I'm not mistaken, I could be. They refused to let me behind the wheel of one of those trucks.
Yeah, I don't know that I can pull that off either.
Looks like we have some young workers here and their hard hats coming by. At least one. Rocky Ridge Flat Rock Concrete. This is actually our class winner for this class for commercial industrial. Commercial industry class winner.
The Heart of Christmas.
Heart of Christmas.
Young's Towing and Recovery.
Now, Chris, it looks like they're shifting gears on us and we're going into the religious category. Again, several entries in every category this year, so it's really good participation that we're seeing. Merry Christmas, guys. What a beautiful float this one is.
In this category, we have Cumberland Baptist Association, WMU, First United Methodist Church.
The float that we're seeing now was Clark Range Baptist. This is actually our grand prize winner for the parade.
Beautiful setup.
Beautiful, beautiful setup.
Merry Christmas.
Again, that was our grand prize winner, Clark Range Baptist. What a beautiful setup that they have.
You'll see Slate Springs, Homestead Baptist, Mayland Baptist, Gateway, Bethlehem, Revolution Church, Clark Range Baptist, Faith Worship Center, Maryland Church of God, and Grace Baptist.
Beautiful large manger coming here.
Boy, I tell you, a lot of time and effort. It makes you feel good to know that people actually spend this much time and take this much pride
Very beautiful.
in
Very,
their
very
float.
beautiful.
The Heart of Christmas.
Very beautiful. Beautiful manger.
I do love this time of year.
I do love. That was Bethlehem Baptist, and they're actually the class winner for this class with the large manger there. Slate
Merry
Springs.
Christmas.
Slate Springs, let's see, which one is that? There's a couple of Slate Springs.
Independent Missionary.
Independent Missionary, there it is.
Hey, we got some candy.
We have the first thing thrown at us. And it wasn't tomatoes or eggs.
Merry Christmas.
First United Methodist Church, the kids ministry. Mayland Church of God of Prophecy. Another beautiful float, Chris.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
You know, they've said for years, if you don't like the weather, wait an hour, right? But last year, I believe it was 55 degrees.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And,
55
this year, of
degrees
course,
and
it's
clear. Thank you. Whoops.
brisk and chilly, and everyone is never affected by the weather. Look at that!
Oh, thank you. Okay, now they're throwing all sorts of things. They're all throwing them at Chris there.
I doubt any of them are $100 bills.
Another beautiful float from Gateway Baptist Church.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Faith Worship Center. Vintage Autos.
Vintage Auto.
My class. They put me in the vintage class, Chris.
Got a lot of entries in the Vintage Auto.
Lot of entries in the vintage auto. Beautiful Mustang coming there.
That would be Crossville Cruisers, Billy Frazier.
Hello guys. Doing well. Mr. Floyd Daves. That good looking car there.
It's Glenn Farr.
Good looking Z28.
Yeah, I remember those.
Good looking ride. Looks like we actually have Marlowe Farms and George Marlowe with the big fire truck here.
Engine 73.
Nice Corvette.
That would be the Crossville Cruisers, James Stamps.
Miss Tennessee State Royalty. Miss Kendall Cook.
You know, I see some of those vehicles and I think back to when they were actually, that's what was running the streets.
Oh man. As we see that beautiful
Charlie
Corvette.
Maker.
Beautiful bug there too.
There's John Butch.
Mr. Marvin White and that beautiful Suburban there.
That's a big boy.
Beautiful rides.
It is. Well, you could have a party in the back of that one.
That thing's got a lot of room. That was one of those original Suburbans. They're really, really nice.
I doubt that's fuel injected.
Yeah. Hey guys. Good, how are you, buddy? Good looking rides. More of the Crossville Cruisers. Russell Childs.
I liked his hat.
I liked his hat too. It's lit up. Now we move into the non-profit category. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Cub Scouts back 170. That's a load of folks there. A load of scouts right there. Scout Pack 374.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Great Smoky Mountain Council. You know, I got to tell you, that's probably a lot of fun right there.
That's got to be a lot of fun. Got to be a lot of fun.
Girl Scout Troop 556.
The Fair Park Seniors. Now, Chris, that looks like something that you need to be on. It's a unicycle.
I couldn't do that if you gave me $1,000.
I can't ride one with two wheels. One with one wheel. Takes a lot of talent.
Salvation Army of Cumberland County. Again, this year's theme, the heart of Christmas. Sergeant William Hamby. I like the top hat. I could use one of those.
I like that top hat. That is a nice top hat.
Tennessee Division of Forestry. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. Chris, if you and I could get that for just a minute, we could do some damage.
Oh, we'd have fun.
I have a feeling we wouldn't be allowed to have it long. As we see Smokey driving that tonight.
Friends of Cumberland County.
Merry Christmas.
Foster Adoptive Parent Association. Yeah, if we could get a hold of that, we'd have some fun
We'd have even more fun with that. Merry Christmas, guys. Again, the Salvation Army. Chris, we mentioned in the earlier part that this is Merry Christmas, that this is a very long parade. Always a good participation.
Yeah, this is a big deal.
What's up, dude?
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, guys.
Well, the Salvation Army, again, one of those organizations that so many selfless, unselfish acts and people it takes to keep them going year after year.
Yeah, most definitely. Paul Bailey for State Senate.
Adams Racing. Nick Adams. Everything's in the box.
I don't know. Maybe something will pop out for us.
Santa.
Merry Christmas, guys. If I'm not mistaken, this is our class winner. Friends of the Cumberland Mountain.
Merry Christmas!
Junior Rangers.
Oh, that's neat. A legitimate house.
A legitimate house. You and I could live in that.
We could.
We may have to.
We could. It's as cold out here. I wouldn't mind being in there right now.
Cumberland County Democratic Party. It's that house we feel good tonight.
Yeah. You know, you see those kinds of things and you think back to how lucky we really are with the technology we have and not having to hunt for our own food and building a fire every night and keeping that stoked. And
the elements are definitely cruel this time of the year. So again, this is part of the Democratic Party. See Miss Betty Threed on this float here.
Merry Christmas.
Cumberland County Mountaineers. Junior football. Did you ever play football, Chris?
I did. I played for quite a few different organizations. My daughter has been a Cumberland County Mountaineer for quite a few years, and is a cheerleader for Brown.
For Brown.
So she's quite active. Mountaineers, her first cheerleading gig.
For the Mountaineers.
Still does that.
That's awesome. So they got a good-looking crew here.
Great organization. A lot of fun. A lot of good parents, good people that run it. A lot of fun.
What time is it?
Merry Christmas!
Cumberland County Habitat for Humanity.
I thought it was the Park Range Baptist.
It's the horses. He's in that very, very last group. I don't know which one it is. He said it was the one with the white. They couldn't find the number.
Crossville Fire and Rescue. Brotherhood, like many organizations, police, fire, rescue. Bond is deep and strong.
Very, very, very deep.
I've had some family members in the fire department.
As you see their large ladder truck there.
Yeah, we'd have fun with that.
We would again get in trouble.
How's this button work?
What does this do? Famous last words. What does this button do? Horses and animals. And this is actually our class winner that you're going to see here in the front. Beautiful white Christmas tree on that.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Some beautiful animals that we have, Chris.
They really are. I love seeing
Beautiful
them
animals.
every year. Merry Christmas! Who are you riding? Buck? I remember as a child my parents going horseback riding.
You know, we grew up on a farm, and we always had horses, and always enjoyed riding the horses. I was never very good at it. Spent more time on the ground than I did on the horse.
Yeah, I think I missed the boat on that. I've taken my daughter to do some horseback riding, but it's been a long time since I've been on the back of a horse.
I definitely would need some help if I spent very much time there. Now, Chris is small one, we might be able to handle. Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I hear the Jolly Man himself.
Is that right?
Or I hear a Jolly Man. Maybe it's not the Jolly Man. We definitely have a Santa Claus from somewhere. I believe that actually is.
It is Santa Claus
himself. City of Crossville, Mr. Santa back there. Looks like he has an elf with him.
Merry Christmas.
So if Santa's helpers take a picture of themselves with their phone, is that called an Elfie?
An Elfie instead of a selfie.
Is that an Elfie?
That's an Elfie.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Santa Claus himself.
Now, Santa, just for the record, Chris has not been good this year.
Is that right? They said don't say that. We need gifts.
Merry Christmas.
And again, the Heart of Christmas, this year's theme, put in by a Cumberland Medical Center
Cumberland Medical Center.
employee.
Yes, Cumberland Medical's been
Every
there
year?
for 20 years.
They have a contest every year for the theme.
Yes, they do.
And the Heart of Christmas was this year's parade.
Yes, Miss Vicky Schultze was actually the entry this year. Heart of Christmas.
The city of Crossville, of course, puts on a flawless performance every year. It's nice. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Enjoyed being here with you all tonight.
Tom Hassler, I'm Chris Cannon, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.